waking up in a dream. Sleepwalking on another big stage. You never heard peace till you hear people scream your name in unison. I'm so far away from the place I used to be. Struggling usually. Look at the new me. Fate pursuing me. I can feel the energy in the air. It feel like I'm supposed to be here.
Everywhere I go, I'm getting so much love from fans to stars. Everyone saying how they can't wait for the OP. And I'm gonna blow, they believe in me. Feel so good in what you do. Help somebody else get through. That's why I do the best I can, because I know how blessed I am.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs were able to move on after a 6-game battle in round 2. They now have a new adversary in the conference finals as they tip off tonight against the Thunder. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForge reporting from the sidelines. And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. And for the Thunder, out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. You take a look at the Thunder. Remember, they had a long battle in their previous series, so you wonder just how that will affect this series.
Yeah, so they are quite glad they're home for game 1. I imagine they'll have some heavy legs. That was a tight, tough series last round.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. For 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that the job's not finished. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the Spurs with possession. And here's Vassell from the arc. SGA with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Holmgren outside. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to SGA. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
So it's the Spurs now. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForge has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Holmgren, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Champagnie. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Castle. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Castle's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Driving the lane.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. From deep, Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Castle. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. SGA with the ball. He's got 6. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And Fox gets it to go.
The consistency might not be elite, but still, Fox is a legitimate three-point threat.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Wallace. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The Spurs have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
A generational talent. The Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And he makes the first.
And I got to admit, every time I see Wemby play, I'm still in awe. I never thought we'd see a 7'3" guy with this much skill. Victor truly is a unicorn.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
SGA against Fox. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Outside, Fox. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Fox has got 6.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The shot by Williams, no good. Spurs leading by 5. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And no doubt Fox has a scorer's mentality. He is constantly in attack mode.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 12.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Castle misses. The Thunder have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Wallace kicks to SGA. Sweet move, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Vassell right side. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Nobody near Williams. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Champagnie. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Wallace misses. Castle against Wallace. Driving to the basket.
Castle so good up and down the lane.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Oklahoma City making a change. Mitchell's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Johnson's checked in for Vassell. Thunder trailing by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And Wembanyama outside. Pulls up on the wing. And the Spurs scoring again.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Here's Castle. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Castle's got 13.
All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
Castle against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Castle. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. He has 7. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. So it's the Spurs now, a 12-point game. Charity stripe shot. Fox, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Spurs leading by 9. On the wing, Fox. Covered by Mitchell, and he comes up with the deuce.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Mitchell outside. From the arc, Wembanyama with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Good on the shot. And the Spurs lead by 13.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Oklahoma City shooting an impressive 60% early. To the inside, Hartenstein throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
At the line for your Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein. One shot.
And free throw good from Hartenstein. Spurs leading by 10. Castle with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. Johnson from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Mitchell outside. Pass to SGA. Nice move. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Champagny. And the rejection by Holmgren. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
From the baseline. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 7 points in the game.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, who's got 19. Three-pointer. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Spurs leading by 10. Here's Champagnie. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, you can see Castle's vision improving, learning how to make good feeds around an NBA-level defense.
And here's SGA. He's got 22. Pass to Hartenstein. And stolen by Castle. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. With some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. San Antonio leading by 12. Takes it inside.
We're seeing what happens when everything comes together for Castle, and it's a scary sight for opposing defense.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. 1:44 left here in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Castle. The kick out to Williams. Joe with it. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell dishes to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Let's see the Connected Cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Number 5, Lucas Dort.
Now, here's George. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Williams. Outside Williams. Back to Williams. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's the strength of Johnson. This guy is very well put together.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Line for one.
Find the lane. Find the lane. Nice shot.
Well, you know Johnson's a guy who likes to use that size and physicality to his advantage.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Harper, the bucket on the assist by Barnes. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
30 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Cornette. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Williams. And Barnes sends it back.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Johnson, and it's San Antonio with another.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
We're at the end of the first quarter. What a blowout already in this one. Spurs out in front, running away with this one. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Thunder trailing by 21. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell, and it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Castle. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Trains the three-pointer.
And when he's firing from out there, you know Castle is feeling it.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Harper with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And Harper slams it in.
My goodness. Harper with a little showmanship. This kid can do it all.
Thunder shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Now Mitchell takes the three. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Castle. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Thunder have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Driving in. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's 6 points for Dylan Harper.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Williams. It's tipped. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Harper. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. For 3, Mitchell. Barnes grabs the miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Joe. They need this one. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Shot from free throw range. And another basket for San Antonio.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Williams has got space. The Thunder with another miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pulls up from the corner. That's short off the rim. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nobody near Williams. Off target from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Johnson, good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Oklahoma City shooting the ball at 42%. Williams looking over the floor. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Puts it up from 15. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mitchell finds Joe. Williams in the post. Barnes on him. Joe can't get it to go. Here's Harper. There's the drive. Rebound by Williams. Joe with it. Nothing on the board. Mitchell in the corner, looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Spurs. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Johnson, the pass to Cornette. Barnes outside. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Joe. Hits it from about 6 feet away.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by the Spurs.
Here's Castle. Barnes trying to free himself up. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 22.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Here's Mitchell. He has 5. It's Dort on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Look at Castle going full speed ahead, taking advantage of the opening he spotted.
And here is Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Outside Williams. From downtown, San Antonio with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Cornette. Over Williams. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. And for the Thunder, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Williams. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
The 3 hits it from three-point range. Cornette's got 7 points in the game.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
Cornette's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Outside, Dort. And here is Mitchell. He's covered by Cornette. Shot's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
And Cornette gets it to go.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Pass to Williams. 3-pointer. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Thunder. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Cornette. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
So it's the Thunder now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Joe passes to Mitchell. Back to Joe to end the run. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Williams.
Clearly a foul.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Barnes. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Kenrich Williams comes in for Williams. Carson Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornette. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Castle. Barnes hits them both. Oklahoma City shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. SGA passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the three. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Barnes can't get it to go. SGA against Fox. And the dunk by SGA.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
San Antonio with the ball. Here's Harper. 10 points for him. Here's Vassell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Vassell grabs the board.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Barnes has gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Now Williams, still yet to score. Pass to SGA, fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's Barnes. Wembanyama down low. Wallace covering. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. SGA's got 4 points this quarter. Fox with it. 11 points in the game. A drive by Wembanyama. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Wembanyama has gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. SGA kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Let's go. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Fox. He takes it in, and Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Oklahoma City shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. The kick out to Williams. Now Wallace. Lets it go with the 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Wallace has got 5.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's Fox. Misses off the right iron. Oklahoma City shooting 43% for the game. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Drawing fouls is a skill, and it's one that Shea has mastered.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Williams in for Isaiah Joe. The Spurs also changing it up. Champagne's checked in, and Castle is subbed in for Harper. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Fox. 11 points in the game. And he could not get them one to go. lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, the way Fox goes at defenders inside earns him a lot of trips to the foul line.
The Spurs have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Fox.
A lefty who is lightning quick. De'Aaron Fox is one of the toughest covers in the league. The development of his three-point shot has been big because it forces you to come out to him.
And so he makes both from the line.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Driving to the basket. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
One of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Wembanyama, no good. Oklahoma City shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. SGA passes to Holmgren. Shoots over Fox. Again, the Thunder score.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
The Spurs shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. San Antonio calls timeout.
Here comes your strong cases, everybody. Get loud and show them some love. And don't be a ball game without the strong cases. Show them some love, fans.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. And the shot goes in. Castle's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. From deep, SGA. That one, no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Here's SGA. On the court right now for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio with the rebound. Champagnie's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. SGA's got 32 points.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough, having himself a night.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. SGA's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Count it.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 35. And he drives in, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Champagnie. And the rejection by Holmgren. Wallace looking for an opening. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
San Antonio on defense. Holmgren finds Wallace. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 7 points for Wallace.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the rejection by Holmgren. And he recovers it. And that one's good. Champagny. The Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. SGA's got 39.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here's Castle. 28 points for him. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving in, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Castle on the wing. Wallace covering. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. And the 3 off target. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Over Hartenstein. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Thunder shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The three-pointer, no good. The Spurs shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. That one goes in. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's got 41. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Fox against SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Wallace. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here's Castle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Castle's got 30.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Fox against SGA. And a missed layup. Spurs have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And it's good off the back rim and in. Castle's got 32 points in the game. SGA kicks to Wallace. Vassell against Williams. Holmgren outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Holmgren's got his third bucket of the night.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those boards.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. For 3, Williams. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. San Antonio calls timeout. The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Fox inside the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Thunder shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Pass to Wallace, the 17-footer. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Wembanyama, no good. The Thunder shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. SGA finds Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Spurs shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Castle misses. And the Thunder with the possession here. Wallace with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. Here's Williams out to Wallace. Front past the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Castle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Fox. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, I like what we've seen from Fox tonight. Calling his own number, providing a serious scoring punch.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Shoots. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points. Here's Wembanyama. That one goes. Count it.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now SGA. 43 points in the game. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's Castle. Vassell kicks to Fox. Over SGA. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Vassell. And that's now 21 points for De'Aaron Fox. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And San Antonio shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's Castle. Thunder with the rebound. Wallace with the ball. He's got 7. Here's SGA. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 47 points. So it's San Antonio now. Fox inside the line. And the Spurs scoring again.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Here's SGA. Non-stop scoring machine here. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Spurs passing it around. Vassell and the Spurs scoring again.
Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Wallace against Castle. Wallace the pass to SGA. Fades. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. Thunder shooting it beautiful here in the 3rd, 56% from the field. Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice dish by Williams, an aspect of his game that's sometimes overlooked, but Jalen is really good at making the right read.
Wallace against Castle. Over Wallace. Gets a hand on it. Rebound by Williams. Thunder shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. The Spurs shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Here's Wembanyama. Good as the jump shot falls. Wembanyama's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
The Spurs shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Vassell against Williams. Back to Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
SGA against Fox. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. There's the 3. That one doesn't go. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. Mitchell is out there with Wallace, and it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Fires from 14. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Now Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on Harper. Mitchell passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Harper. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dort kicks to Mitchell. Back to Dort. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Here is Harper. For Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Dort misses. And it's Barnes with the ball for San Antonio. Here's Johnson. Cornette kicks to Harper. Over Mitchell. Another miss by Harper. Here's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Williams. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now here's Bryant. No good from 18.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Mitchell outside. Down low. Here's Williams. And he makes good on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Williams.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Goes up from the top of the key. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
Harper with the ball. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Can they get it? Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Wallace misses.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Lets it go from 11. Cornette can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. A shot by Williams, no good. Spurs shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. With the shot. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Here's Wallace. Mitchell in the corner. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Here's Harper. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here are the Thunder now. They've gone on a 13-0 run. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And yes, it's good.
Well, Johnson is a team-oriented player. And if he spots an open shooter, he's making the pass.
And here is Mitchell. On the wing, Wallace. A three-pointer, no good. Wallace has gone only 4 of 11 from the field. From the wing. Rebound by Wallace. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the jam by Wallace.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. On offense, here are the Spurs. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell against Harper. Mitchell passes to Wallace. Launches a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Now here's Bryant. San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Thunder fans, here comes your Oklahoma City crew.
For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Carson Wallace. That's tipped. From 13, Johnson can't hit. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Count it, good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And San Antonio shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Harper. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
This is how menacing Harper can be on the attack. Sometimes he gives the D no choice but to foul.
At the line.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
First one falls for him.
And something scouts found very appealing about Dylan Harper. His skills are ahead of the rookie curve. He's got a deep bag already, a lot of moves that other guys would need to get schooled on.
And Harper drops them both. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Pass to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Your dance team.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 19-6 run. Mitchell passes to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. SGA kicks to Mitchell. Outside, Dort from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Hartenstein, and it's sent back by Plumlee. The fadeaway, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Thunder shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 12 points here in the second half.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Harper. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Plumlee. Over Williams. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Drives to the hoop. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Athletic play from Dort on the drive. Coming in hot and finishing it off with the slam.
Spurs shooting 61% from the field. Showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's Harper. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Williams. Buries the long-range jumper.
The D can't afford to back off Williams too much there. When he's roaming the perimeter, he's more than capable of firing from deep.
Here's Harper. Over in the corner, Barnes. Over Williams. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Harper. Harper's got his 8th assist in the game. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 53.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Harper. Banked in off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Waters. Unloads. Thunder with the rebound. SGA's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Dort. And that one, good. Dort's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Harper, and it's San Antonio with another.
And this is why Harper's teammates and coaches encourage him to fire from that mid-range. They know how lethal he can be.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell outside. No good on the 3.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Plumlee, and he uses the glass on the layup. Plumlee's got his first points of the night.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
From Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
So it's San Antonio now. Puts it up from 12. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And that's now 24 points for Dylan Harper.
He may be a rookie, but Harper plays like a veteran. There's no intimidating this young man. Lots of buckets for him tonight.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell outside. Pocket 6. Outside, Dort. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And San Antonio shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 25. Presentation of the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Harper. And Holmgren pulls it down. And it's the Thunder with the ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Good! He hits it again.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Here's Plumlee. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Now the Thunder with it. Pass to Wallace. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding,
and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.